Check, check. Check, check, check. Hey, there we go. I forgot to check my mic before I press play. Go live. My bad. Anyway, welcome on, guys. Tiffany here from Tiffany Cosplay, and happy Monday, I think. I believe it's Monday. Yes. But welcome on, and I hope everybody had a great weekend. Adam, thank you for the tier 3 resub of 2 years, 24 months streak. Much love and greatly appreciate the support. Big numbers, yes. I will write it down. But welcome on, everybody. Adam, Daniel, Keshtanda, Crimson, and anybody else that is watching, lurking, or watching later on the Cosplay YouTube. Hello. Hi, ta-da, welcome on. Love my eyeshadow. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I wanted to have a little fun today, so I just did a little more. But yeah, I can cross out that. Boop. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Eyes to pants coordination on point. I know. Pink, kind of pink. Yep, feeling the color. I want to get, I went on Amazon like a while back and I got like these eyeliner pins that are supposed to be all these like rainbow colors. They're shit. They're absolute shit. Like all of them were like exploded. They're one-time use kind of things. But it made me realize which ones actually kind of look good on me. I'm not wearing them today, but yeah, I'm gonna invest in some, but they're a little pricey. But now that I know the colors I like, I can do that. So yeah. Hi Kiltic, welcome on. Yep. But yeah, today we're gonna be continuing work on the Alice. You can see there's a little bit of an Alice in the background now. I think they kind of look the same now. We're pretty close. Yeah, you know. The only stuff that I have not finished yet for this cosplay are, I need gloves. I hate gloves, and I have to actually make them. I really try to like reuse gloves that I've made because they're just a pain. So we're gonna be making gloves today, unfortunately. And then if you see in the image right about there, she has like a little white headband. And I started making one last night. Was not happy with how I did some of the stuff, so we're gonna make it again. That shouldn't take too long, but I don't think I'll attach it to the headband. So yeah. And then, excuse me, the only other stuff would be the sword and the sheath, and I think I addressed it last week on Friday, and I've addressed it on Patreon. My sword, I use carbon fiber tubing for the interior structure because you cannot 3D print a sword in one piece. You have to print them in pieces about this big and then assemble them, and I normally put rods through them. Well, one of them got stuck, and I tried to remove the carbon fiber tubing, which is like stupid strong, and it broke off in the piece. Okay, so that was the first issue. Second issue, the 3D printer stopped. It like totally broke, had to be fully disassembled, and it's fixed now. Please don't break again. As of last night, I think around like 5 it got finished. I had to get some help. But yeah, so we're back in progress, we're back in business. I already told all of our Patreon people this month. Originally I had, so we always do early access tutorials 3 months in advance before they get released to the public, and I had planned originally the sword and the sheath for this month's tutorials. That's not happening whatsoever. Those are going to be now for July, and this month I'm going to try to finish them tonight and tomorrow and on Wednesday. But now you can see here, the shoulder pads are going to be a tutorial, as well as the breastplate. So those are now the tutorials for this month on Patreon. And the photo shoot is not going to happen this month because the sword and sheath's not finished, and it would be weird to have a photo shoot without it, and then because I need the pictures with it, and yeah, so that's gonna happen next month, but you will still get all of the stuff if you were this month on Patreon, and then I'll also carry it over for next month's stuff too, so there'll be like 2 prints, and yeah, I'll discuss that later. But yeah, so it's been a bit hectic, but I'm really happy the cosplay is finally getting finished. So, yep. Hi Foot, welcome on. Hi Wizard, welcome on. So yeah, I basically just did that this weekend, as well as a lot of Genshin. I'm gonna rotate this ever so slightly. I'm gonna mute it though. There we go. Now the mic faces me. Maybe a little better. So, but yeah. So with the gloves, I actually had some of this fabric sitting around. It's very, very creased, but it is the Yaya Han, like, I think it's 4-way. It's mostly 2-way with a little bit of 4-way stretch. The stuff is like nasty. Like, it's the if you've ever used any of the 4-way stretch from it, they look great in pictures. You can get good stuff from it, but working with it is a pain because it's fabric with a, like, stretchy fabric with a surface piece attached to it. So like this, I don't even know what it is, but it's technically 2 pieces of fabric adhered together, and they work okay, but sometimes, like for my Nuka Cola Girl outfit, sometimes the colors bleed on everything really, really bad and can ruin an outfit, and you can't really wash this kind of stuff. So yeah, but I just had it sitting around, so I lucked out and didn't have to buy fabric. These are gonna be what the gloves are made out of. I'm being a bum, and I'm not making all of the finger joint thingies because I let it function, and the finger joint stuff I've always just hated. I hate how they look. It's really, really hard to get good execution, not just by me, but by just about everybody. It's really, really hard, and it makes it hard to just move. So yeah, do not, and then the headband is on the pile over there, so we'll deal with that in a second. But we'll do that later. So yeah, let's get started. So yes. Boop, 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 boop. We're doing that. Hopefully my color balance is okay. Whatever. So, okay, boop, 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 boop. I'll get this stuff. I'm like really ready for this to be done and for us to like do tutorials. But yeah, so yeah. I'll talk about other stuff with this later. Wonder how knights in the medieval could properly work with their gloves. Well, for them, for the figure joints, excuse me, it would be all like metal pieces that are like, sorry, credit in my throat. Oh my gosh. It would be where they're all connected with rivets on the side, and it'd be a surface thing that would bend with your finger. And the metal sheets, you can get a lot thinner than 2mm EVA foam. And 2mm EVA foam, trying to get it plasti dipped and painted and all, it's really, really challenging to just look correctly. So if I had maybe 1mm foam, but then it's still just, ugh, disaster. So, hi Cliff, welcome in. Okay, so yeah, this is the piece. I made this fancy little patterny pattern last night. Love how the costume's turning out. Thanks. But yeah, this is the prototype one. It's okay. I didn't want, like, typically I would make this in 2 pieces and then I would fold everything, but when it's this tight of fit, it just never lays flat. It doesn't look correct. So I was gonna do a base piece of fabric and then just use my fray check around. And I attempted a different kind of color thingy, just hand painting with some of my airbrush paint. It didn't work. It just looks awful, and it's so gross, and yeah, so we're doing another one. Did I throw it on? Okay, I was like, is it on the chair or what? Okay, so let's actually do this. Yeah. Luckily I had scraps again. Taglish, yes. I speak a lot of Taglish. Thank you. Okay, and again, we're at the weird camera angle just because we're going to be sewing at the sewing machine, so it had to be there instead of our normal overhead thing. So hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? Hope had a good one. We ended up getting a little bit of rain here, but didn't really matter because I didn't have time to go to the river. So, sad day on that. And I caught up on a bunch of shows too. Alright, how about you? Yeah, it was pretty decent. Worked on cosplays and stuff, and I brought my little laptop downstairs so I could play Genshin downstairs and not in the studio. So I would like work on cosplay for, I don't know, like 2 hours, go play Genshin for like an hour, and kind of go back and forth. Just because I really needed a break from my studio. The one problem with, like I love having my computer here, and I love having my studio here, I love my studio, but I don't always want to spend all of my time in the studio. Unfortunately, when it comes to playing games, like, it's all here. So bringing it downstairs, and it was fun, because then I could just like, get out of my little cave. But yeah. I did that. Sad you're back to work. You traveled all Sunday. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you had a good good vacation though. I know you got a lot of good nums. Yeah, I was creeped out yesterday though, cause so we all know I'm kind of in like the bad area of my neighborhood, or like the city, the small city, right next to the gas station, and everybody, all the alcoholics love to walk to it at all times of the day. And I was on my porch, and like for my place, it's just a front patio kind of porch. Like I don't actually have like a porch away, and never been quite a big fan of it. But there was this, like I was outside relaxing, taking a break, and this random guy who was walking to the gas station, he like came from the street sidewalk to my front porch, wanting to have a conversation with me, just out of nowhere, trying to ask me politics and what's wrong with the world. And it's just like, buddy, I'm just trying to relax here. And then he started like trying to get mad at me and like saying like, he's like a writer or something, and it's just like, please go away, I just want to relax, I don't want to answer questions. You came to my place on your way to the gas station. But yeah, and then he like brought back a pack of beer, and that's important because I just saw him like a little bit ago, the second time today. So yesterday he walked back from the gas station with a pack of beer, with the Batman shirt and his khakis on. Nothing wrong with that. But he's in the same outfit again this morning and at noon, walking back with another pack of beer. So it's like 3 6-packs in less than 24 hours, and I'm just like, I don't want to sit on my front porch because I don't want you to come and talk to me. Yeah, so I was really uncomfortable with that. I don't like conversations with random people when I'm trying to relax. Yeah. I know, conversations with a stranger. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. It's like, about to grab my potted plant and be like, go away, it's pointy. Like, leave me alone. Because it wasn't like he was like standing like distance. It was like, come this close, like on my front porch. Like, I didn't invite you. Go away. Yeah. That was my thing. Yeah, I didn't think he was drunk at the time, but now that I've seen him walk by 3 times with 3 packs of 6-packs, like, it concerning, and I've never seen him before, and I'm pretty aware of who walks past me every single day, or like past my place to the gas station. Like, I know the regulars, and he's some new guy, and it was just like a little concerning of like, who are you? Please go away. Stranger danger, stranger danger. teacher. Hi, Wolf, welcome on. Today's going okay. We're finishing up our Alice cosplay for the most part. So yeah. People don't realize how annoying it is to try to talk to someone who is smashed when you're sober. Yeah. 2 words for that, guys. Oh, hi little Sharky, welcome in. How are you? It's been a while. As well. Imagine people judging by our window. I mean, I see, like, I know the families that walk by every day, and it's like right on time. Okay, where's this guy? I don't see him. But yeah, it's just cause like I'm in, like, the neighborhood's pretty safe, but we do have like a lot of, is riffraff the word? A lot of drunken people walking from the gas station at 8 AM, already drinking. Not judging your life choices, but don't talk to me, please. So yeah, just gotta be a little aware. Well, Tiffany outside, I need to bring all my swords. Caspian, welcome on, and thank you for the host. Much love. Boop. Slowly getting this cut. And we'll have to clean it up a wee bit too in a bit. So yeah, there will be, so with the photo shoot, these are going to be the pieces for it, but afterwards there will be a few other pieces that I'm going to make just additionally for other stuff. Like, if you know the story of Alice and everything, she at one point has an eye patch, and we're gonna make that. We're also gonna make like a little cookie cook. So yeah, a few little side things, but those won't necessarily be in the main photo shoot. Hi Slowly, welcome on. How are you? What you making? We are making the headband right now that's in our hair. Yeah. I made one last night and it didn't quite work out. So we are making a better one. Yes. Tell us the story. What story? I don't know the story. I know spaceship. Accessories sold separately. Yes, can confirm. I might get my other little scissors, so. The story of Alice? You're gonna have to watch the show! The story of Alice is like spoilers if you actually like say anything, so. You've acquired aluminum rods for the sword. Turns out steel rods are super heavy. Yes. Yes, they are. But that's good. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the headband today and the gloves. Because I absolutely love making gloves. Ugh. Home Depot sells them cheap. Yeah. Yeah, I can see those. How thick were they? Were they like that? Oh, I should turn. What angle are we? Like that, or are they using thicker? I think mine are 6 mil. Oh, I don't want to get that. Like 5 sizes. Yeah. honestly, I love Home Depot. Like, I hate Lowe's, but Lowe's has, like, Lowe's is closer than Home Depot, but they're both pretty close. But, certain things are only sold at one store than the other. But it's like, half the stuff I make, I get from the hardware stores, and I love it. Oh, I wasn't talking long, I was talking like, the thickness of them. Yeah. You expected automat. True, true. I'm surprised it didn't pick that one up. Maybe you're just on the good side of the Chessbot. Maybe he likes you. Okay, gotcha. That's not bad then. Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, 1/4 would be probably about like, let's see, so that's an inch, and then half, and then 1/4 is about that, and then 3/8 is probably about that, so yeah, that's not bad at all. Actually, I want to see if I can get my little scissors. I think these are sharper. Yeah, I think that's the size I use normally for my carbon fiber tubing. We're starting off easy today because those gloves are gonna make me so grumpy. $4. Okay, that is very good price. I might look at them then. But I still have like concerns because of some conventions having issues with like metal going through pieces. So I'll have to see. Mm-hmm. This one we got off a little bit. Most of the cons you don't mind the metal core, it's also total weight. Yeah. Yeah, most of my swords that I make, I really sand down the tip to, even if they're like, just like foam, or if I've 3D printed them. Nothing's ever sharp whatsoever, so people don't get concerned. I remember at One Pack South, I brought in my pink Mercy staff, and I was just taking pictures at the front because people had stopped me, and I had security standing next to me and like, you need to check in your props right now, and they like had to escort me to the prop station for them to check, and it was just like, okay, sorry, I don't mean to get in trouble, like I haven't fully walked in the con yet. Mm-hmm. So I'm okay with check-ins, but like the thing I dislike is when they put their zip ties on your piece and don't let you do it. Like I've had to before ask like, hey, can I put this on? Because sometimes they put it so tight around a piece, it'll actually like sometimes like ruin some parts of it, discolor it, and then to get them off you have to use scissors and like break your prop because they have it so tight. It's really annoying. I typically ask and I'll make it loose so it just like hangs there. Yep, I'm the worst spot. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the 100 videos and welcome on. You know, armed and dangerous. They let you do it if you, okay. Yeah, that's good. They don't even allow PVC pipe cores, super strict. Yeah, I've seen that. Some cons that don't allow 3D printed props whatsoever. Yee. Foam at Smith Cosplay, thank you for me follow. Nice love. Mm-hmm. They just watch and make sure it goes on. Yeah. There was somebody I followed a few years back who, I don't know if it was for C2, E2, or it was some big convention that they had got into the cosplay competition. It was one of those where you had to, like, apply for beforehand, and their prop, like, it was partly made out of 3D printed materials, and apparently in the rules they said you couldn't have it or something, and they were going to disqualify her. But they still let her walk on the stage. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Size you could pops with from Cliff. That's why I always fill my props with spiders, so when they break, it's boom, spider. Oh, okay. Note to self: don't ever let Cliff see any of my props I make. And don't ever like see any of his props. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let us. Oh, it is extra bright in the studio today. Okay, there, we need this thing. Large size cosplay props, but a bug with box cutters for emergency repairs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm always curious on, like, the cosplay repair stations on, like, it's very cool to have the cosplay repair stations, but at the same time, it just takes one person to cut themselves accidentally with your provided cosplay supply materials, and then you're sued and no more convention. I mean, it'd be a really dick move of somebody to do that, but it only takes that one person. Yeah. You're allowed to bring him for a cut. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna use spray check and go around ever so slightly. I have the cutting mat so that way it doesn't get on my table, since it does tend to stick when it dries. sign a waiver on the spot, but I don't think most cons do that. There's been quite a few cons that I've been to and I'm just like, this is a little sketchy on this end. Like, it just takes one person. Just because, like, I know I've been hit by just small things that I do, and I'll get tons of comments on things, and, like, everybody freaks out, and it's like, it's okay. Sign the waiver, yeah. Some have a, yeah. I am responsible for my... Oh, like, so when I was a lot younger into cosplay, when I was first starting out, there was a few cosplay competitions that I had entered, and the stages, it would have like a ramp to get on, but they'd force you to go down these stairs at the very front. Like, you'd have to do a runway walk and then go down these really steep stairs, and nobody was there to like help you, and there was like a few people that fell. It's like, yeah. They were allowing actual swords and yeah. So that's another thing. All of the places that sell like swords and katanas and like the throwing stars, and if you buy it at the con, it's fine and you can walk around with it. You just can't bring it in. It's just like, something's a little off here. Those are normally like the really small cons that just let you do whatever. Like, some of the larger ones, they request that you have to keep them in the box at all times, and they have to have like a strap around it to make sure you don't open it. But I mean, it just takes that one person. Steep stairs are, oh yes, I hate, stairs are the reason for my cosplays breaking. Like, I don't do stairs anymore. My Comet Medic Ziegler wings, so I was walking down the stairs and they broke. Like, just because of having to go down the stairs in that slight little bop. Like, yeah. That was not fun. And I avoid stairs at all costs. Any stairs that I come to, everything comes off so I can walk down them. They don't even have a weapon chat? Yeah. Well, that and, so, what was it? I think it's San Japan. Yeah, because that one's in San Antonio. I stopped going to that one because you could basically do the con in one day, but you didn't even need a badge. You could walk around the whole con as long as you didn't go into the panels and you didn't go into the exhibitor hall. You didn't need a badge. And prop checkup was in the exhibitor hall. So if you walked in, then you could go do your props, but if you didn't need to, and you just could walk around anywhere. Yeah. I mean, it was cool because you could show up and do your pictures and then not actually have to do, like, go into any place, because it really wasn't that much stuff. But, or you have a friend, give a badge. I can't recommend anything that I just said with a cough. I mean, I must have something. But yeah. Yeah. Well, if I'm at a con that's in Texas and I drive there, then I'll bring all of my stuff. But if I'm flying, you can't bring like half of my repair stuff. And I just bring a shit ton of tape. So they're mowing again, so it might be a little loud. Yeah. Was that way for years. You could ghost the con if they didn't care. They changed that 2 years ago and so many people got, yeah. I mean, it makes them more money if you do have to get a badge, obviously, but con needs the, yeah. Yep. Oh, I fixed so many things. So bringing tape, masking tape, as well as bringing Velcro. So if you have issues, you need something strong, you can just wrap the thing in Velcro and hold it together. My Pink Mercy staff, I had to fly with that one to, I think it was Dallas, for one of the Homestead games. And the staff, the crown broke off in transportation. And I just Velcroed it on. And it worked fine, and I actually don't know if I fixed it, or if I just left the Velcro on because you couldn't see. Tire cosplay and tape. I mean, we kind of do that to start off the cosplay already, so I don't know how many other people besides me wrap themselves in saran wrap and masking tape for everything. Yeah. It's like cosplay story time. Yeah, this is freight check. It's specifically designed so that way fabric, it's like a slight little glue. It dries clear, but it's clear, but it's slightly darker than your fabric when it dries. And it's stiff. I can't recommend it for doing any type of piece that sits on your physical skin because it is scratchy and hard. But yeah, this is typically sold in any fabric store, just freight check. And then a lot of times I like to use a leather weld glue. It's designed specifically for leather, but it's nicer than this. It dries clear, but it dries soft. But it's harder for doing like edges like this. It's more for knots. But yeah, so just putting this around because I'm not going to sew this, it's just going to be this edge, and once it dries, I'll go around and trim it ever so slightly. Yeah, it's fabric, not foam. Homestead, oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Wait, so was that, so I've been to... I was invited for the OP Live Dallas con, which was Dallas Fuel before the Homestead stuff. So I was a guest for that, and then I was also by Overwatch League. They did they fly me out or did I drive? I think I drove for that one. They also invited me for their Homestead, but I wasn't part of like the place. I was part of their press for doing it. It's weird, so. And you have 15 to 20k people coming, and only 2 to 5k badges being sold. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. You want to sneak in, just wait till the last day in. Oh yeah. The Overwatch League Dallas battle is, okay, yep. You're watching this, oh, okay, cool. Hashtag not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. you can see, so this part over here is still wet. You can kind of see it. It's a little hard to tell on the camera, but this side's dry. So we're just waiting a little bit for it to fully dry, and then I'll trim it. A not sponsored canned cookie? What? Okay, I guess while this dries, I can get our next thing out. Oh no, wait, we do need to draw this on. So we're gonna do this with a pencil. Wow. You didn't get to see Lansing Mercy at PAX last year either, except, oh yeah. Have you ever seen me in cosplay? Like, I don't know. Oh, Cozy? Or Koozie? Yeah. Well, I'll make a merch store and it'll be like, not sponsored by Dr. P. Not yet, luckily. Yeah. I already have people, so I don't ever schedule, like, when I go to cons, I normally have a lot of people message me on Instagram that they want to do, like, a private photo shoot with me, but I never do those just because I don't like having a schedule, especially when I'm a guest, and I have to, like, I try to do my own schedule on things, but, it can be all over the place. So I just don't schedule it, and I'm like, if you see me, you can pull me aside, but otherwise, you know, I can't. But, yeah, so I've already had a few people for Anime Matsuri, but I need to like, come July, I'm gonna message them, because I've never been considered a guest there just because I'm not 500,000 to 1 million followers, and that's normally their cosplay guest of who they consider an actual guest. But they put their schedule up there, and none of my panels are on there yet. So I'm gonna wait till July, but then I'll message them and be like, hey, I just want to make sure y'all still have me as a guest, right? And, you know. So we will see. But yeah. Okay. There we go. I'll have to do some paint on it later. Hi, Iconic Magic, welcome on. The phone thing, yeah, koozie. I thought she would said like cookie. Thought you'd pop in, spread the love, how's stream's going well. We just started a little bit ago. We finished cutting this out. This is the headband for her, and then we're gonna go into the gloves in a bit. Yeah. There's one goal for anniversary. It's to stop by and check out the booth. Oh yeah. All of the new prints will be available at the booth. Yeah. Private photo shoots can only take place if you have security there. Oh yeah. Well, my sister is the handler too, but it's like I don't like having a schedule with that, and then also half the time, like, I've been burnt in the past, which is why I've always done my own photos, and I edit everything. Like, that's just, it's a lot of work, but in most cases, like, a lot of photographers that say they're a cosplay photographer, they take pictures, but then they don't ever share them with you. And, like, if they do, it's maybe, like, it's somebody that went click, and it's like, it's a terrible photo, sorry. Like, yeah. Munchkin is not security. Yeah. But yeah, that, or if you do get prints, or not prints, but like photos, it's a lot of times like a year later, and it's like 1 or 2 pictures. Like, so I don't ever do a photo shoot with anybody. There's a few photographers that I will like always say yes to just because I love them and everything, but in the most cases, yeah. But yeah, but like for me, having one person do my photos and then I edit everything, I make sure like how I want things to be represented, not have like, you know, you took a picture and it's bad here, or like, I don't know. That, and a lot of photographers just take a picture straight up. You can't do that. You gotta, the photographer has to actually move, and especially for short people like me, you gotta be on the ground and take pictures up. It makes the woman lengthier, prettier, and everything. Where if you take them, if most photographers are taller than me, that take a picture slightly down, I look really frumpy and small, and everything just looks off. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna just slightly clean up some of this. Now that the glue is dried, all of the little tiny frays can go away. I know, most humans are taller than me. Who's Munchkin security? I guess me, I don't know. Like, when it comes to me and my sister, we're honestly like a shit show together. Like, nothing accomplishes and we just giggle the whole time. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. She's only been my handler by herself once at another con, and that con had maybe 50 attendants. It was like a vendor con. So yeah, this one's going from 50 attendants to 50,000 attendants. We'll see. Guys, I mean, some farm animals are taller than you. I know, most people think I'm actually tall, but I'm short. I'm very, very short. I think that's the one comment I get when people meet me in person. They're like, I thought you were taller. Nope. Candy burns it is small. Excited for the shit. Ugh. I just want to know when all the stuff are, like, so on the schedule for Anime Matsuri, they do have the cosplay contest of what time it's gonna be. They have it for an hour. An hour. That's including walk-ons, skits, advanced, and beginners. Like, they've had all these huge cosplay competitions, and like they have all of these grand performances, and I don't know what happened. I know they were saying they were going to change things up, but it's like, this was one of the biggest ones with all of the biggest cosplayers would go to here, and I don't really know what happened. But yeah, at a minimum, if it's not a small, like, tiny little convention, like this one's the biggest anime convention in Texas. The biggest. And it's like, I think top 8 or 5 in the US for anime conventions. Like, size-wise. An hour-long cosplay competition, when in the past it's normally like at least 2 hours to 4 hours. I don't like long ones, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Totally saw that. Hope you have an I know. I'm hoping it's just like they're doing placeholder stuff. Because like I said, they don't have my stuff on there yet. So we will see, we will see. Hi Gemma, welcome in. Matching chest security agent suits. Hoping Friday isn't too busy either, just want to take it all in. Yeah. I mean, the only other thought is, because they have not said any of their procedures yet online for, like, everything. I have no idea. Like, maybe there's specific rules or something, or maybe it's all online. I'm not sure. Like a viewing room or something. Okay. See? That's good. Good with that, and I'm gonna do the coloring later, because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna use for it. Let us put this to the side. You can go there. KK. There. And now for the gloves. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Okay. Our lovely fabric, which unfortunately these creases, I don't think we can get them out just because of the material. So we're gonna try to use a non-too wrinkly spot. Which way is our stretch? Yeah. Okay, so we need to do it this way. Let's do this. And I made a pattern a long time ago, so we're gonna be using that one. We're not doing the turkey method of gloves. We're doing like real gloves. And I save these gloves and I use them for like all of my cosplays. So if you've ever noticed in my cosplays, if I'm wearing black gloves, it's the same one pair of black gloves that I made. And they're actually, I think they were originally made for my A2 cosplay from Nier, and they go to like this high, and they have like a snap on them. But I've used them for A2, my Snow White costume, I've used them for Kane. What else? Kane I had to actually roll them down to here. But yeah, that's my little thing of like, cause they're actual gloves, not the turkey method ones. And they stretch and they work, so. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I know, recycling. I have it's in the closet, I have an actual like box, like that big, that tall. And it's all just everyday cosplay stuff. So all of my gloves are in there. My toe socks are in there, like the Asian, like the toe socks. I'm like, this way? Oh, my finger doesn't work anymore doing that. But yeah, so I have those. I have like a bunch of enhancement stuff. And then I have like some of my petticoats in there, and like pantyhose and tights and things, and like everyday stuff, and like little black shorty shorts I've made, that because I never wear a dress without shorts. Sorry guys, but I just don't. I'm not taking that chance. So, but yeah, it's very handy. That and the other really big thing for you ladies for cosplaying, and maybe some dudes, is it looks like a pretzel kind of thing. It looks like that, and it's for your bra straps, for pulling your straps in any direction. Like you have normal straps like this, it's a little thing that you can pull like that and it'll hold them, and you can put them in different directions and stuff. Very, very helpful. Help you lift the ladies a little bit too. But we like turkey. I do like turkey. Found out your sewing machine is broken and internal mechanisms are busted and won't do anything other than straight. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, typically, so do a Google search and there are services like sewing machine, like technically you're supposed to have your sewing machine serviced, it says like once a year, but honestly like every 2-3 years, besides oiling it and cleaning it out. But going to one of those places and they can fix it for you. I've had them do it before for my singers in the past. My brother has had no issue though. Knock on wood, everything. Yeah. Oh, my shorts, yeah. There's a few crazy people, so yeah, you know. I think I want them here. Just slightly longer. Yeah, and this material is awful to sew. Yes, man. Got it from a thrift store for 20, almost to just buy a new. Oh, yeah. I mean, for 20 bucks and it lasted how long? I mean, pretty good. Unless you never got any use out of it. That's, like, if it's your very first sewing machine kind of thing, of that type, buying a cheap one that you can figure out how it works and you're not afraid to break it is the best option. That's how I taught myself to sew. Never did any classes or anything. Just my grandma, so like, I don't know if I've said it, I probably have, but my sewing machine story of how I got one was because for my second cosplay that I had made, which was Sister Kate from Trinity Blood, I won Best in Show, hand stitching the entire cosplay and putting zippers in and like making all these pieces, and it's a big cosplay, like the size of Alice, like kind of ball gown kind of thing, but lots and lots of crosses in different spots. And my grandma, who grew up like sewing her own clothes and things, was just like, no one should ever have to hand stitch a zipper on. So she got me my first sewing machine, and it was a Singer, and like I taught myself on that one, and it was great. I very much appreciate it. So yeah. Come on, Fabric, you got this. Take it to signature place, worth at least an estimate, or, I mean, depending on how much, like, so the services, they're not just gonna charge you for the parts, they're gonna charge you for maintenance. And for 20 bucks, when you can buy a new sewing machine for, like, a Singer, like a basic one, I don't know for, like, your serger and everything, but, like, for a basic Singer, you can get it for, like, 100 bucks. And for 20 bucks, putting it on there and then having to take it to maintenance, you're probably looking at something around like $40 of repairs in the end, maybe? Like, depending on what is broken, but like at a bare minimum, like 40, and at that point, do you just get like a new one that won't have any issues, or do you try to, yeah, so it's a little, I don't know. Wanna do, yeah. Hey Melpool, welcome on. How are you today? Oh, another thing with gloves. I got teeny tiny hands. No gloves ever fit me. They're like, all the fingers are always that long above me, and I always have to alter them anyway, so I hate gloves. Absolutely hate them. Yeah, my grandma's always been really supportive of me with my cosplay building and like my designs and everything that I've ever done. I always get messages from her, like probably at least once a month or once every other month, of like, where is this outfit that you made in college and this and that? Like, can you send a picture? I'm like, here's a link to my website. That's the real reason I have the website. It's for my grandma, so she can show all of her friends each piece that I've made because she likes talking about me. She's so sweet. She's a grumpy lady. That is her way or no way, but yeah. There we go. Actually, I should do this instead. So one downfall about this material, and with all of the stretch fabric of this line, is any needle that goes through it, you have a mark there forever. And so it's really annoying, especially for the lighter colored ones, like fabrics. The dark, like, black fabrics and stuff, you don't notice it as much, but for this, you'll see all these little black little dots. Children's gloves, girlfriend has to get kids' gloves during winter. Yeah! That's... I need to do that. And there. Okay. Hoopla, hoopla, witcha, witcha, witcha. Let us cut, let us cut. So yeah, we have it folded over, so we're cutting 2 pairs of gloves rather than 1. So yeah, hopefully my fabric all works out well. And making sure there's that, there's our line. I think I'm good with that as our line, so yes. You're actually working with the same gold fabric right now? Oh yeah, this one's Yaya Han's, they're the stretch fabric where it's like 2 pieces of fabric, one glued on top of each other. Grandma is always right. If grandma is ever wrong, you misunderstood. Yeah. Kids section is what happens when you decide to not outgrow the fun side. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gallons gold fabric using for... Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've worked with the white, the black, 2 different types of the black, and then the red from the line. I've had issues with the red bleeding really badly. For like my Nuka-Cola girl outfit, that one had red lines all throughout the costume, and for storing it, no matter what, the red touches the white fabric. But it bleeded on everything, like it went through layers upon layers, and you can't really wash this that well. So yeah, that costume's ruined. And I'm like, keep these away from anything. They have to be put in a bag afterwards. Make sure, just in case, it doesn't touch the white skirt at all. So I'm a wee bit cautious on things. Oh, I need to cut these out too. I forgot about those. That, and I've had somewhere the piece of fabric that's on top of it, that's attached, has peeled off. But in terms of stretch and looking what you want, it's good. Just not always the best. That was in the fabrics cosplay. Ugh. It's really bad. I want to one day remake the Nuka-Cola girl outfit, like, but it's got, on the boob area, so the sleeves have red stripes down them, and there's like a stripe across the boobs of the red, and then on the pants, because they also have the red stripe, it's, I think there's a little bit on the bum and a little bit like near the crotch, and that's just, anything red near that area is typically bad, and you don't really want that there. So yes, it is a retired costume that I cannot wear, unfortunately. One day we will remake it, but yeah. Maybe when we get a new Fallout game that's not 76. Not happening anytime soon though. Yeah, you're only using the gold. You're going to hang it up in a bag where not, yeah. Yeah. I have a few leather pieces too. I gotta do that where they're in an individual like trash bag wrap so it doesn't bleed onto other costumes. Or not costumes, other leather pieces, because I put all my leather in one pile. Also planning on sandwiching 6mm foam and inner... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Sometimes like personally for me, I've had some good results, but mostly bad results with that just because the backside, I can't stand how it looks. So it just, unless it's fully glued down or like you sew it, but then it doesn't quite look proper with the sewing on the foam and stuff. So it's, best of luck. So, El Skipatito, thank you for the new follow. Nice love. But yeah, best of luck for yours. Hopefully you have better luck with the cosplay gods than me. Don't just remake it, but upgrade. Oh yeah, it would be an upgrade. But yeah. We'd keep the Nuka-Cola gun, or the Thirst Zapper gun, but the helmet, it works. And so does the jetpack, so like, some parts are like, I could do better. But yeah, the outfit for sure, it needs some upgrades on things. Hi Captain Wee, welcome on. Found some time to hang? Well, welcome. How are you today? These? Yes, so we still need them this way. I think we're going to have that line in it, unfortunately. This fabric I think I've had for... I don't know how long I've had this actually. For a very long time though. Probably at least half a year. I have issues doing fan art. As much as I love them, for doing any type of cosplay that you're building somebody else's like artwork, you have to ask them in advance. You have to, like, for me, if I do any type of selling of my blueprints or patterns, there's issues with that as well. If I sell any prints of it, there's issues, and it's very, I have a hard time getting around, not getting around it, but like, I don't know. So I don't typically like to do fan art ones. As much as I want to, like there's one critter, like winged critter that I want to do really bad, and I've talked to a few people of my concerns and things, and like all of them in the end pretty much agreed with me of like, don't do it. Not to say that you shouldn't do fan art ones, but for me, for like it being my business, there is a little bit of concerns. So yeah. One of the USCC critique. So the word that got flagged was bend over, by the way. Oh, thank you. One of the USCC critiques you got was that your maneuverability in your armor work could have been better. This is an attempt at fixing that. Figured by making your midsection fabric instead just straight foam. Yeah, that's typically what I do. Is I'll do fabric underneath in any section like this. For the... I'll give you a little sneak peek of this. So the armor section here, I'm not gonna move it, but... So there's a piece here that's gold, and this is the top breastplate, this is this piece. They're two separate pieces, and this actually moves up and down. I don't know if you can kind of see. But, knowing where your waist is and never having foam cover that piece really, like, it's really hard to get around. But yeah, for that, it's really, you want to be able to bend. But, I'll typically, like, for that one, I have it here. So it stops here where my natural waist is, and then the other piece is here and here. And it's only attached in the back, and it's just loose, where there's enough foam underneath the top half by that much. So if I bend like this, it'll actually go underneath the top section, and if I bend back, it'll bend out, and you won't see anything, if that makes sense. It's like a roly-poly, so the pieces move back and forth, and that's kind of how I got around that, but most of the time I do have fabric there, or I'll do leather that I'll paint, so it still looks like foam, but I can bend. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. The taglish. The taglish. Yeah, you can see, no, that's absolutely, okay, cool. Yeah. One day I'd like to do, I think it'd be really cool of like, I'd have to kind of think on how I say things, but a tips critique where maybe people like send me their cosplays if they're interested in like me doing suggestions or something, where I could be like, here's your 3 levels of critique. Do you want everything that's good and I don't tell you anything that's wrong? Do you want me to be like light with your critiques, or do you want give it to me straight? What do you think? I think that might be kind of cool, but I don't know if people would be interested in that. Or like ways to help improve your costumes, maybe. I think that's a neat idea. Yeah, no mercy. Well, that's one thing is like, I'm very blunt when it comes to things, and I have learned over the years that I have to be nice about some stuff, and then like when people really want critiques, like those people really appreciate it, and I'm happy I can do it. But I know certain people, it's like, they just wanna, you did a good job, and I'm happy for that too. So yeah, level 3 sounds great, to be honest. Okay. Cause that's, I had that when I was a guest 2 years ago at Anime Matsuri, after the cosplay competition, at my booth, I had a lot of the contestants come over and they wanted feedback. And a few of them, I was like, do you want me to be fully honest on things? And they said, yeah. And some of them were like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, because a lot of people, like the people that do want the critique, a lot of times don't actually get that critique necessarily. Well, they'll get like, oh, it's a good job. Like, but in art school, you are never allowed to say for critiques, it looks good. You're never allowed to say anything positive, really. It was always say something negative, help improve, and then, you know, you could say something nice at the end, but you always had to do some type of critique to help improve. So that's how I've always come across with like art school stuff, but I'm always like, I can't do that in the real world. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Hi Terrible, welcome on. Do it in a Mercy cosplay, call it Tips No Mercy. I kind of like that idea, Caspian. Can we put that in the Discord, in the to-do list thing? I kind of really like that, actually. Yeah. We'd have to get it with, like, people that actually want their stuff to be shared and would be okay with me like putting it like on YouTube or something or doing it live and like their work being shared and also getting the critique and whatever. But yeah. You're interested in that, you would love to hear from a professional how you can improve. Yeah. No mercy in this Tosho. Thanks for playing Genshin with me this weekend, Yosho. I appreciate it. I'm excited for tomorrow because my new man's coming and I'm hoping I can unlock him and have, instead of the Traveler, I can have, I don't know his name, but instead of the Traveler, I can have him because I main the Wind, but I'm like, I don't want her. God help, yeah. Yeah. I'm I think AR-42 now? But I don't know, it said something about you have to do a mission beforehand, and I don't know if I've done it or not, and I don't know how to check. Yeah. More people need to be prepared for level 3 IRL, yeah. I mean, I have not, well, not personally, like, in person made somebody cry, but I don't know. I don't know. But I do like that idea. I'll have to get a Mercy out. Or we do a Mercy spin-off. Going full Simon Cowell. Are we doing Simon Cowell on America's Got Talent or Simon Cowell on American Idol? There's a difference. Just pretend you're Gordon Ramsay. I mean, everybody thinks I'm already related to him because, you know, his first name's Gordon and my last name's Gordon, so that makes us related, right? This stitching is raw! Grump, 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 grump. I know. No problem. Oh yeah. You can hear it now. Do you seek cosplay critique? Do you want to get your pride and joy roasted on live TV? Then sign up for No Mercy today with Tiffany. Then you're gonna be the Gordon Ramsay of cosplay. I don't want to be mean though. Like, it just, I don't want the hate with that though. Okay, we got our little thummy thumbs. Also, me talking is taking a little bit longer for cutting these out. So So your mother just dropped you off a case of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. You didn't even know they sold it in stores? I think they have it at the gas station, honestly, here. It's like the blue stuff, right? What are you, a Warbler sandwich? Yeah. You're out. Have a great stream. Thanks for stopping by, Foot, and best of luck on your day. I'm assuming going to the chiropractor. Actually, I can use the rotary cutter. Let's do that. We'll really have to do a disclaimer with it though. Like, all cosplays shown on this have been, have allowed me to show their work and critique it, and have voluntarily done this or blah blah blah. I do not own this cosplay, and I do not own their rights to their likeliness, and blah blah blah. And I don't know. We'd have to really come up with some stuff. Looks like you got a bounce for the day. Love you chatting with you as always. Really appreciate that you're always willing to share so much information and tips. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Wolf, and have a wonderful rest of your day as well. It's the Taco Bell. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I was like, sounding familiar. Yeah. I know. I'm not a monster. We're just making a lovely pair of gloves. This is the last fingerling, and then we gotta cut out the main shape still. Your use of being inspected to be stupidly high standard and wait. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Yeah, when it comes to critiques, like, I appreciate them, but it definitely, for cosplay, there's a good portion of people that don't know that for critiquing other people's stuff, they need to, like, ask it, and not just, this is your thoughts on somebody's work. That's been a little annoying for me lately of, like, so my RL is still, like, exploding on TikTok, and everybody, like, you should do this, why don't the wings open, this and that and that. It's like, I made this in 2018, I'm not remaking it, I just shared a video to show old work, But yeah, it's like, some of it's nice, but only, like, critiques if you want it. So I don't ever want to just randomly pick somebody's stuff and be like, this person is this, and yeah, that would be bad. Okay, all that, and then we got the fingerlings. Fingerlings. They don't know. I know. Well, most people, yeah, they don't know that it's older and stuff, but it's like, it just still gets kind of annoying. It's now, that specific video, there's so many like foreign writings on it, like the different kanjis and like Spanish and German and French and like all these different ones, and it'll translate, but like because none of them are translating my messages of like this was made here and here, I have so much spam from other foreign countries and stuff of like all asking the same thing, and it's like I'm almost tempted to translate my, because TikTok you can only have like a certain amount of letters, which is, I understand it, but like, so I did like 5 comments of this one was built in 2018, the character is this, the wings don't open because the character doesn't have that type of wings. Yeah, it may be cool, but we're not doing it, like, because then it's not the character and all this other stuff. But I'm almost tempted to, in some of the other major languages that I'm getting the comments from, translate it for them in that language, so maybe it'll come across, but yeah. Yes, some of it is nice, but social media is a nutshell. It's the reason I want to crawl up in a hole sometimes and disappear. That are the billion comments of, you should cosplay this, you should cosplay that, like, that's great! Can you give me the money to do it? Like, and the time? Like, I'm not gonna bring to life every single suggestion. But 'tis life in my field. Yes, but no. Yeah. Yeah. It really depends on how nice they are about it. Like, oh, like, I love this character. Can you do this? And like, maybe. But then there's some are like, okay, now do this one. Like, I dare ya. Like, I'm not, like, what are we? Like, 12? Mm. Yeah. Dr. Brightly, thank you for using your Prime Gaming sub here on Twitch for 4 months. Much love. I know. Triple dog dare ya. Pinky promise you'll do it. Yeah. Oh, we're getting little sprinkles outside. It may rain. Alrighty, I got it. No, I do, like, I absolutely love streaming, but it is hard for me to, a lot of times before I stream, I'm like, I don't want to do it, I just want to be left alone, and I just want to, like, be in my home, or, like, my little isolated hole, and not be bothered by anything, and, like, but then when I start streaming, like, oh yeah, I love this, I love doing this. But it's like a constant battle for me of like, I have to build the courage to come on stream again at times. Just, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people get that though. Rain's moving, yeah. I want it like sprinkled and kind of rained for maybe like 30 minutes. Yeah, it's now starting to rain. I'm hoping we get more than that. It's very scattered thunderheads right now. You're older than the hills, more times than the wind, but you act like you're tall. Yeah. Alrighty, and then the little fingerly holy thing. The This is Fluffle stream after all. You're just an assistant. I know. She's loving downstairs right now. Like, the couch is her spot. Because this whole weekend I had set up my laptop down there so I could play Genshin. I haven't been playing upstairs. And she's just been sitting behind me, and like I told you, she has her own specific blanket in every room in the place. And they're all the same, like different colors, but they're all the same feeling of like this fluffy little blankety thing. And it is hers. It is her blanket on the couch, and that's where she goes, and she's probably there right now. Because I haven't seen her since lunch. But yeah, it's been cute, and I'm really happy she's, what is it, expanding her horizon? Is that the correct term? Something like that? Okay, this little annoying spot. And it's stopped. Being brave like a lion. I know. She still freaks out though because Ches lives behind the couch, but she doesn't see him. So every time she, or like he moves something, she's just like, and occasionally when I let him out, she'll see him run out from under the couch because he loves the couch underneath. It's very funny. She's my great, I know. She's been so spoiled with her daily, or twice a day chicken though. I boiled, since she's been having trouble with the eating and stuff because of her teeth, I boiled chicken a long time ago, and I put him in like little portions for a few days and then freeze the rest, and she's been loving it. Chicken in the morning and chicken at night. Trying to put a little bit more weight on her. But dry food wise, I've been changing it up still because trying to get her some that's more soft because her teeth and her gums are really bad. And been switching different brands because some of them she just absolutely doesn't like, and then some of them upset her tummy. So trying to find the proper one. Huzzah! We have these cut. I know, chickies! She just has like a little, it's a little black saucer bowl like this, and then I just put a little bit of really, really fine shredded chicken, microwave it for 5 seconds, a tiny bit of water, and then she normally scarfs it down. But she's been feeling a little bad, like yesterday and today. I got to take a picture. Boop. Okay, we got a picture. It's a cool little picture. Cool. Okay. The fun part, stabbing ourselves with all of the needles as we sew this. Like, I have so much respect for people that, like the people that sew the gloves, and I'm just like, why are gloves not like 10 times more expensive than what they are? Because you can buy a pair of gloves pretty cheap for like maybe $5 or $10 or whatever, but it's just like, they are like the worst thing to sew. And if they had the type of gloves and stuff that I want, I would for sure buy them. But yeah, you can see here all the little holes now. You can see right there, some of them, all the little fingers. They got some too. Sad day. But yeah, they're just nightmare with that. Grooming for the kitties, everyone else gets the oh yeah. Well, so I was doing wet food, and she just doesn't like any of the canned wet food, really. Just something, no. Oh, I need to keep these together so I know which finger goes to which. But yeah, so trying to find stuff that she'll eat. But this seems to be working, and she hasn't thrown it up, which is good. She's got a little kitty appointment next month after the con too, so you can check her out. They have a machine to do, yeah. I'm tempted on buying, are they like puree machines? Like the little tiny things you put something in and it goes, and I think that's what it's called. I'm tempted on getting that. Okay, so now you're going to fold. Food processor? Maybe that. One. Okay, and the other one. I'll probably need to, or I will need to do some practice stitching on this since it's a stretch fabric. We'll have to change the needle and kind of mess around with things. Luckily this side shouldn't stick since it's not the other part, so. Last, once again, it's time to head back to work. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks for stopping by, Caspian, and good luck at work you work today. Happy lurking. Yeah, it would be a lot of stitch, go back, stitch, go back. There you go. And we can also do these. The thumbs are also one of the harder pieces for me. It tends to get like too tight here and I always have to like remake them 2 or 3 times, so hopefully my pattern is correct. I thought I had updated it, but I might have not, so we'll see. I hate this song. What are we on? Where is it? I don't see it. We're gonna go to that song. How many gloves would you say I've made by now? I try not to make gloves. Also, hi Code. For this specific type of glove, where it's like an actual proper glove, I've probably made like 3 or 4. For the turkey method, which is where you put your hand down, you trace it, you cut 2 pieces of fabric and put it together, I've made lots of those. But those aren't... Those look very weird at times. Like you take them off and they're just like this wrinkly little shroom, like shriveled up little raisin thingy, and they are not as good, so... You know I care about a cosplay when I actually make these type of gloves. If I make the turkey method glove, I'm just making some gloves. So yeah, it's just a cosplay then. But yeah, this one I wanted to actually make real ones. Gobble pop, yeah. For the easy way to tell the difference is obviously one is 2 pieces of fabric put together. You'll have a seam that goes all the way around here. For these types, these are like traditional gloves where you won't have a seam on one side most of the time. Sometimes you will. But you typically, in between each of the fingers, this piece of fabric is gonna go like that. So you'll have 4 pieces of fabric around each finger, like the middle ones, and then the pinky, you'll only have one on the inside, and then the thumb is a separate piece. And there's a bunch of different types of gloves, but these are like your standard, like, easiest method of making, I guess, for normal, traditional gloves. Yeah. Okay. We'll take these to the sewing machine. I also need to get thread. Actually, yeah, let me get thread. Back in a second. Brought my thread box. One of 3 thread boxes. This is like my reds, yellows, and oranges. Okay. I'm kind of low on gold. That one could work. Oh yeah, gloves are extremely difficult to make. For me, gloves are the most difficult thing, I'd say. That, yeah. Or is there one other thing? I know there's one other thing that's also difficult, but gloves are like the thing I try to avoid the most of making. Yeah, this is like a 5 to 6 hour like making gloves for me. Like they're stupid long process, and I try to buy them rather than make them. But no matter what, I have to alter them. Like to give you, here, I have a pair of gloves actually over here that I bought because it was like, I'll make some white gloves because you know, or like I'll buy some, they'll be cheap. They're like $5. This is the closest fitting gloves I've ever had that I've bought. But all of them, the pinky, I love the pinky. Yeah, no gloves ever fit me, so I always have to alter them, and that takes like another hour. So I might as well just make them. Yeah, I have just like really, really short fingers, like shorter than most people, so obviously if that's a standard size glove. Okay, we need to get all of this situated over here. Yeah, I only know one other person that has smaller hands than me. That aren't like kids, but still most kids have larger hands than me. There we go. I think that is everything. So yeah, we're gonna sew next. But before that, I'm gonna go and use the restroom, so I will be back momentarily, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new, press the follow button, join our cosplay making community. Love to have you here, and see you in a sec. I'm gonna do an ad in the meantime also. Badoop. Yeah. She was upstairs. Just sad, sitting in a dark room. Good girl, please. You can sit here. Yeah. You can sit there. Thanks for getting me all hairy. Good girl. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Good girl. Okay, she's on. Yeah, the little fluffles. Okay, let me get chat again on my phone. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, let us begin. I kind of need to move this though. Let's do a little crooked, but I need the armor. That, and we're gonna be up there right now. I'm really hoping this isn't the end of a spool though. Are we gonna be sewing any more blue? No. I need to get more of these too. Little bobbins. There we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. And then I also need a little sample piece of the fabric so we can test sewing on it. I know there's part of this that's... There we go. Use that one. Don't sew on your normal piece of fabric first. Sew on a scrap piece so you don't ruin your cosplay. I've done that. Both of these. Here. Come here. You can sit behind me? Yeah, you can sit behind me. Or my lap. What do you want to do? Yeah, good to know. Right down. There you go. You can stay here. Stay here. Sit. It's fine. Right here. That's a good fluffles. Yeah, we're gonna sew right here. You're good. And okay, or not. That, and we're gonna switch to our stretch needle. I have one left. I need to get more. stretch, you want to use like a lightning bolt or a zigzag. So I'm kind of messing around with it to see which one I like the most. The only issue is when you use like a zigzag, that you won't have a nice pretty straight seam. So you'll have like a slightly curved one, but I think that's what we're gonna use. Because we still want that stretch. So to see on this part that's straight, it has no give. But on the lightning bolt, we still have that give, where this one doesn't. I think we're good. Oh, I wanted to do that in 2 as well. So we're going to be sewing it 2 pieces. Ooh, that is nasty though. What we're doing. Okay, let's start. We'll see if it works. With our edge. Work. It's not the prettiest of lines, but again, I always hate working with this fabric because of this reason. So we can go down one more, I think. I just want to reinforce the top. And hopefully not get it bundled. Jinxed it. Okay. That one's done. Both of these. Good step. Good step for the kitty. Good girl. There we go. I hate gloves. I hate gloves. Hope everybody's having a good Monday today. changed after all these. Tiny bit more I need to do on this part. Number 2 is done. I'll leave that one there so I can kind of pull it. We're currently working on our Alice cosplay from the anime Sword Art Online Alicization, and we are making our gloves for it right now. We're using it's kind of 4-way stretch, but it's really a 2-way, and it's gold from the Yaya Online. Pokemon, singing up. How are you today? That worked out a lot better than the thumb. Bubbles? You okay? If we're lucky, she'll stay in here the rest of the time. Suggestions from anybody, or what are y'all having or had? Had salmon last night, so probably don't want to do that. You're making hot dogs later? I haven't had a hot dog in a long time. Nice. Thinking chicken wings for the hockey game. Ah, very cool. I haven't seen a hockey game in a very long time. I think the last time was, I want to say elementary school? My mom won like tickets to a game or something. So I got to go. It was very fun. I enjoy it. I just don't follow sports. What? Yes? What? Hi, Fluffles. Are you okay? You seem very sad. You need to be brushed. You got lots of knots all over you. You do. You're not cleaning yourself very well. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You can stay there. I'm gonna be right here. Right here. Yeah. I tried. She probably wants an escort downstairs. It's like about that time, right? 3:30? Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably do after the stream and like making dinner and everything. I want to do something easy, so we'll see. But play some Genshin downstairs, and then I need to work on the tutorials now. The shoulder pad and the breastplate one. I'm really happy. I was like, I'm just gonna film the whole entire process of this cosplay just in case. Because I wanted to do tutorials on them later. But I'm really happy I had them, since I can replace them now. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Kinda useful. Maybe. Yeah, if these weren't stretched, it'd be a lot easier to just do a straight stitch on these. But because they're stretched and we need that, we kind of had to do the zigzaggy. But we'll see when it comes to all of these. So, okay, so we got this one and this one. So we're gonna do now. That one's pinky to ring. Okay. Pinky to ring. This is where we pin constantly. Lots and lots of little pieces. Back and forth, back and forth. And this part's the most difficult one. The very, very bottom of the V. I always get those off when I sew. Is that one, and then I can do one in between these two as well, which is the pointer to mid. Yeah. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are enjoying our stream today. Well done, super. You can see why this takes a long time now. Okay, and do it on the other side, or the other hand. We did the pinky to ring finger. There. Top. You're just sucking in playing Genshin because the one boss is painful at times. Which boss? I did for the first time last night, I did he's a new boss that just popped up. Or, well, like, the last month or whatever. He's like the, is it Cairo or the one that has like, he's like a rock guy and has all the little like orange crystal things on him. But yeah, I had to beat him last night. It helped upgrading all my stuff. Not sure how to measure hand sizes. Always thought you had small hands, but then bought a mouse for small hands and it was too small. There is like, you're supposed to measure, I think, how is it again? I don't remember offhand. Or offhand, yeah. Like if you do a Google search for like measuring hand size or whatever, and we'll tell you there's a specific measurement for doing like something like related to either to here or something. But I don't remember. It's been so long. I have one pattern I made years ago. I have not changed it. So that one is the turkey method, which, ta-da, and that one, that doesn't look very good a lot of times. They're not like traditional gloves. I'll do that when I am just making a cosplay, but when I'm actually like, I really care about a cosplay and want to make it proper, I do actual gloves, and that's what we're doing on this one. But yeah, that is a much easier way to make gloves, but in a lot of times they just don't look as nice. This one is mid to points. Yeah. It's like the difference between a cosplay that you buy like online versus like a hand-tailored custom-made kind of thing. Like you can really tell the difference. But there's nothing wrong with that way, just I want them to be like professional, like, yeah. Okay, you gotta go do adult stuff. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by, Cliff. Big stompy guy that changes elements. Good upgrading stuff is always, yeah. I did a bunch of dungeons yesterday too, but I ran out of, what was it? I ran out of the stuff and I had to start using my star stuff, and I wanted to save those for wishes later. Yeah, gloves are always the most difficult for me for making. I hate making gloves. I always poke myself with it too. Yes, that thing, the resin, yeah. I normally don't mind and I'll do it, but I just, because of the wishes for getting the guy next, or tomorrow, I think is when it comes, I wanted to make sure I don't use all of them so I can use them all then. But yeah, I've been doing all of I did the quest with the ghosty girl, and I like her. I like her personality. She's kind of cool, and she's got a cool outfit. But, so one thing I didn't understand, because I did a test run with her. For some reason, when I used her on her, for me, it's the trigger. It's not her ult, it's the secondary thing. So not her normal attack, but the one with her elemental, like, flower thing or butterfly thing. It, for some reason, was making me lose health. And I'm not quite sure about that. Like, is that normal? Oh. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. I only got to, like, test her out for a little bit in the dungeon. But yeah. I'm gonna flip over to that as we set up for Time Machine again. Probably there. I guess pretty close on that. Okay. I'm just gonna go over the needles and make it easier. You should take them out when you make stuff, though. So I always have trouble with the very center lining, so a lot of times I'll have like a tiny little hole there. They're the most difficult spot on a glove. Exciting thing I've made on stream, that's for sure. find it very relaxing. Well, that's good. I'm happy you enjoy it. I broke my string. Sad day. At least if somebody likes it, that's good enough for me. Actually, I'm caught. Something in here got bound. You working on anything today, Tina? Is that bad? Let's see. There we go. You did some stuff today, tape some foam parts and fit them. Very cool. Yeah. See, that's how you're not supposed to sew over your needles. Because they've been. But I do it anyway just because it's a lot easier at times. You should not, though. Looks like our tension got off a tiny bit. Do a few little touch-ups. That better. There we go. You want to get sewing machine so bad you use an old one from your grandma's. Aw. Yeah, I'd recommend. So this one's a really good machine, but recommend. Singer has like a really cheap like starter one. It's like white and purple lavender, and that one's pretty cheap. It was really good for me for starting off. And you have like a lot of replaceable part kind of thing. There we go. Now we got it. So are you do you hand stitch a lot of your stuff then, or do you use your grandma's then for most? The sewing machine is trying to eat it. Come on. This is one of the reasons I hate doing gloves, is because there's so many like small little pieces that the needle, like the sewing machine will end up like sucking it up. Use your grandma's, but you always try to avoid sewing. Okay, I understand that. little bit. Ooh, that one did not go there. So we're gonna maybe that part. And then we'll do a tiny bit of reinforcement at the V again. We're starting to have a glove. So you can see here, those two pieces that go. So this one will end up attaching to here, and then that will be our pinky finger. And then this one will end up attaching to the second one here. And then we'll have one more piece to attach there. Also maybe the thread, since it's really, really old. Something up here is where our thread's getting found on, which is causing it to not move easily. You slowly understand so that, yeah. It takes a lot, but it will definitely make your cosplay look like professional. Like, if you're judging a cosplay competition and you just say, let me see your hands, based off of your gloves, this will tell you kind of who took the time to do detail over like somebody that just kind of like sewed really fast. So most likely somebody who did something this way actually did the inside seams and fully stitched everything, and most likely doesn't have frayed edges compared to somebody who did the turkey method. Not in all cases, but it's a good indicator to kind of tell. Because I'm definitely that person that will do the other way. But I want this cosplay to be really nice and something that I'm proud of. Where a lot of cosplays, I like making them, but I'm not really like, I don't really care about how prestige it is, I guess. I don't know if that's the correct word, but like, I want to bring the character to life, and in not all cases does it need to be like perfect craftsmanship. Where this one I really want it to be as close as possible. Something that I'm really proud of, because I haven't done that in a long time. Most of my builds are like, I make it fast, it looks good, okay, on to the next one. Where this one I'm like, I want it to be as perfect as I can make it. Which is why I'm like, we extended how long this one's gonna make, with having the technical difficulties of my sword and stuff. You did a glove with the easy method some time ago, but your second cosplay ever, so I guess it's it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter like either way you do it, just like, it's something that you can kind of tell the difference on. For this way, they're still not gonna be like amazing. Just because I can kind of make gloves, but they're not like, the gloves are stupid hard for me to make, and I think a lot of people also do. But yeah, I did the turkey method for many, many years, and specifically, the only reason we're making this one is because I don't have a pair of gold gloves. Otherwise, I made one pair of black gloves, and I use it for all my cosplays because most of them for some reason have black. So, yeah. Okay. There. Clip to that. But yeah, specifically, if you ever want to enter a cosplay competition and you're gonna be judged on sewing and execution on like skills like that, do the actual long glove making and not the turkey method. There we go. Yeah, I have let me see. So this is the type of glove that we're making. My tiny, tiny little hands. But basically you have one here, and these have been used, these are like 3-4 years old, so I've used them for everything. But all of these little pieces that we're sewing in between are these pieces here. So your middle finger will have 4 pieces of fabric. You'll have the bottom and the top side, and then you'll have the 2 finger pieces. So yeah. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, then they fit like that. For your turkey method, you'll have it where the seam goes basically all around here. And you can see this one's coming apart. I need to fix that. But it just doesn't look quite as nice. But these, they look a lot nicer. So that's what we're doing with the gold ones. Because I don't know if we're gonna necessarily finish them on stream. Just because this takes forever. But that way you can see kind of what the outcome will be. Okay. Ow. 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I need to check on my print. The print is at 93%. We may get it off of the printer at the end of the stream. Maybe. It might be finished. We'll see. Okay. Continuing. Get rid of some of our strings. String management as you go so they don't get caught in the sewing machine. I've had that a few times where too many threads and it'll catch when you're sewing. Good enough. And I missed a trash can. Oh well. There is a grasshopper on my window. Actually, I don't think that's a grasshopper. What is... Let me see if I can... There he is. Ah! My camera doesn't want to stay. That thing there. Creepy, creepy. Creepy, creepy. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and before we do the middle one, let's go ahead and attach all these. So this one, yeah, I'm not a big of the bugs. Not my cup of tea. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hi, Mask. Welcome on. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well also. We are working on our Alice cosplay from the anime Sword Art Online Alicization, and we are doing gloves today. The joyful workings of gloves. You're good. Glad to hear. This song always makes me think of Lindsay Sterling. I was gonna be a character of your main for D&D and you're sure it's gonna be a Paladin or something. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're just about done with this build. All we have left is making the gloves. Like, you can see a little bit in the background of it. But the gloves and then the headbands and then... Well, that's it for all of our armor pieces. So I'm excited. We've been working on this for, what, a month now? Maybe a little more? Lurk, hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, Iconic. Have a good rest of your day, too. Happy lurking! Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are having a Monday today. Had one of my friends was sick today, and then Thuffles she's okay, but she was a little not feeling well yesterday and today, so. Did you not have work today, Yoshi? I thought you typically, actually I want to pin this on the other side. I thought you typically came home around this time. Or at least in past streams. You was in the lab earlier and couldn't do much with one of the projects, so you came home and worked on reports. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Worked on reports, played Genshin. Yes. Sounds the same. Pinning. Yeah, for gloves, typically the thumb for me is like, gloves in general are hard, but the thumb is probably the most difficult part. just because when you sew it, it's like this tiny little hole, and then trying to sew around it so it aligns perfectly always has been a pain. Okay, spikies, and next one. And thanks guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying our stream today. Happy to have everybody. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah. Next month. Next month's when we're gonna try to do new modes. Try. Not guaranteed, but try. I'm thinking I'm gonna have more time when I know I'm not, but I'm gonna think about it. July is gonna hopefully be like my catch-up of everything that I've wanted to do. Plus more. We got the convention, we've got my birthday, we've got Fluffle's appointments, we've got some big NDA stuff coming. That's gonna eat up a lot of time on things, and yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Crazy, crazy. Catch up on tutorials, that'll be a big thing. Because I have, I think we said 12? 12 that I still have filmed and I haven't put out yet. And then with the shoulder pad and breastplate, that's like 2 more. Go back. Yeah. Well, we've got 7 airbrush painting videos, and then we have so 7 plus the 2 the shoulder pads and the breastplate, so that's 9. Plus we have a makeup tutorial film, so that's 10. And then we have what else? I have a wig tutorial filmed for how to straighten a curly wig with steamer. We have, what else? Oh, I know we have more. I know there's like 2 contact lenses that I've got to do, and then we have, for Alice, there's going to be a getting dressed, there's going to be a makeup tutorial on that, and then, I can't even think, we just have so many. I have so many already filmed, and then like so many more to come. I'm hoping y'all are gonna be excited about these videos. Thanks, Wizard. You're supposed to be in lurking mode. Yeah, I didn't have time this month to actually, like, produce them. It just got crazy, and then everything just kept piling up, and it's like, ugh. Because each one of those videos is, like, a full day of work at least. Back from much, no more work? Okay. We'll have next month, we'll have, for NDA stuff, at least 4 videos, I think. And then potentially new sponsors, maybe. I haven't quite talked to them yet, but got interest on things, and those would be another 5 videos, I think, if I say yes, and I don't know.
Write it down, write it down.
I don't have time. Hacteria, thank you for the resub of 3 months. Much love. Eee. And wow, 3 months already. You're still the best. Eee. Thanks. Happy to have you here. Oh, and then we're also doing sub day next month too. We're doing another prop build, and I'll do, I think come the 1st of July, I'll start asking for suggestions. And we'll see what people want me to do a 1-day build for. Because I really enjoyed that. And I think y'all enjoyed it too, at least from the feedback that I got. So yeah. Hi DX, Pokemon, how are you? How's your day been? It's been okay. We've been making gloves all day, basically. These things. They take forever. But it's gonna look great. Hopefully. How about you? Yeah, it's a bit of a slow day here on Twitch, though. I think everybody's got the Mondays. People were more interested in my last stream of when I was ironing blue fabric and making a rectangle than making gloves, which is funny to me. But all good, all good. Okay. Pointy little death traps. Back to the sewing machine. My nose. Very nice deep blue, very regal. Yes, it was. I find it funny though, with like, I know it doesn't always depend on what I'm working on, it just depends on like what people are on, but I do have to laugh of like, I was ironing most of that stream and we had a lot of people on. I appreciate it, just was kind of funny. Is that a shark, Yosho? Hi, just great. Welcome on. How are you today? That did not go in the back. We'll see. No, don't eat it. There we go. It is. And that's a banana shirt. M33344, thank you for using your Prime Gaming sub here on my channel. Much love and greatly appreciate it. You will be doing the scrolly thing on our next stream, as well as make sure to join our open Discord because there's a subsection that you can get all your cosplay goodies from me from. We do a monthly phone wallpaper for our Tier 1 subs. And you also can participate in voting on what we will make for Sunday, which is July 31st, I believe. Yes. People love rectangles. I know. More than squares, apparently. I got to write sideways now. I got you in the little bookie book. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, back to sewing. But yes, if you are new, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I'm a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch. We are currently working on the critter that's here. here. Yes, there. Which is Alice from the anime Sword Art Online Alicization, and we are making gloves. But it's the last, basically the very last thing that we have to do before the entire cosplay is finished. Reminder, take your needles out as you sew. You're great. Just been working a lot trying to make the monies. Nice, nice. Yes, monies is always good. It makes it where you have a full belly versus a non-full belly. Yes. The banana shark makes you smile for some reason. To me, from a distance, it looks like a cat, which I find cute. Like, I had to look up close to see that it was like a banana shark. Also, aren't banana sharks like a real critter? Not obviously like that, but yeah. Something similar. Okay. Did we get everything? Okay, we need to reinforce a little bit more there. We pretty much got that. Yeah, it looks like a cat. It looks like a stretching cat to me. But I'm also on my phone. You gotta remember, it's like teeny tiny. I always enjoy playing the guess what emote this is on my phone. Really don't know. It's a tiny, yeah. Still a bit more. And that one's a bird. That's the Chotico? No. Something chip. I can't think of it. That needle got sucked up. That cute little happy full bird. It makes me so happy. This one really got destroyed. Chocobo. Okay, I was close. It was something similar. Yeah. As opposed to Totoko or Dotoko, whatever police says. Totoko, where are you? I did get her last night to level 50, so I need to now farm some critters for her as well as for Barbara. You go sleep now, it's 11. Okay, sleep well, Tada, and thanks for stopping by. See you for our next stream, which will be on... I don't know if we're going to stream on Wednesday or not. We'll see. But otherwise, we'll be back on Friday. You had to think there for a second. From Cleve, she always does the line like, Totoko, where are you? I just don't know if it's a Dotoko or a Totoko or, yeah. So we're getting the glove. Yeah. You know me, I like my little voices. Honestly, I love, like, besides Paimon, I love, like, all of the voices in Genshin. But, oh, you're doing Japanese, though. That's right, I do English for the game. I have no idea if the same lines are for that or not. little darker outside. I just want it to like dump. Just open the skies and go boom. Yeah. And that'll be good. Yee. Perusa, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Thank you for the new follow. Much love. Check in. I think that one's okay. Okay, let's go to this one. We're getting close to the gloves being kind of close to done. You see dinos? Oh yeah, do I have it? Yeah, you got the dinos over there. You've got, I can actually do it with this one. Yeah, you've got the dinos, Mercy, she broke off of her stand. You got a lot of Pusheen, my dino Pusheen, Catbug, the Vault Boy, King Bomb, and Fleecy, and a bunch of things. Yeah, I like dinos, they're cool. And then of course you've got the swords up there. One day I will do a tour of my studio just in time to move. Yeah. The funny thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think everything up there has been given to me. I don't think I've, yeah. That's funny. I love my figurines. I just have never like gone and sought out to find them though. Yeah, here's a tour just before moving, pretty much. I mean, I think I'm gonna stay here till July, or not July, I'm sorry, December. I have July on my mind. But, yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a tour, maybe I won't. It's something that people have asked for, though. Okay. Do a little bit more at the V. Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe. Tiny little spot up here we missed. Actually, I can go ahead and close that one. Oh, I didn't even check this side. Bird, come on. Nope, it got stuck. Did I mention I really hate sewing gloves? Like, oh, with a passion. Yeah, we're stuck up here again. I'm probably gonna have to take this part off and see. I keep getting bound. Okay. Like, you want a tiny bit of tension coming through here, but you don't want it to be like you can't move it kind of thing. So I see your message got flagged, Yosho. You have Jap voice. It didn't like the word Jap. But yeah. My phone doesn't show me when I have those messages, so. Maybe we'll just start halfway through. Nope. Grumps. Come on. Turns are aimed on Twitch, yeah. That one actually kind of makes sense, but yeah. Okay. I want to make that better, but I don't. It's like one of those where I can flip it, and see. Okay. Done, and then we can close these fingers. I know, thick is fine though. We figured that one out. I'm curious on like what words Twitch doesn't like. No, there we go. I hate gloves. The sewing machine just loves to eat gloves for me. It's fine with waifu, surprisingly. Wait, can you say thick waifu in a sentence? Oh, that's right. I think I personally went in and made it where that one was okay. Cause there's some words that I had there's some words that I had to go in on Twitch and be like, this is an okay word. So we're allowed to have thick waifus on this channel. fact that it's gloves. Come on. It's like, no, I just want to proceed forward. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. Rando entering chat. Like, what? I know. We love you. Okay, that one's done. Like, trying to look to see if anything else got flagged, but it didn't. It's just funny to me. And then this one. I'd say we're like 65% done with the glove. I still don't know. I don't think we're gonna finish it on stream at all. Especially if my fabric keeps getting eaten. Gloves should be more expensive when you buy them, just because of making them, how annoying they are. Okay, now we just have the last, the middle finger, or well, the middle section, and then those are done. You can go back over here now. I can sit over here for y'all to see. Yay! And thanks guys for watching. I hope y'all are enjoying the sewing stream of gloves. Wah, wah. It's definitely a lot darker in here. I'm gonna turn up some of the brightness. Since it's like gonna rain, that one is our cat cam configure. Let's do exposure. There we go. Hi. And are we good on this cam? I think this cam's okay. For the most part. Yeah. Wah. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Welcome on me. How are you? Yeah, it's coming down heavy now. Sun is still shining. Yeah, it's like, it's gotten a lot darker and the clouds are moving fast, but it's definitely picked up with the clouds, so yeah. Yeah. Discovering all of the hidden little commands, are we? Feed the beastie! Oh, nom, 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 nom. You actually do collect carrot points, but I don't know where they go or what they are. Yeah. Maybe we should change, instead of channel points, we should change them to carrots. So spend all your carrots on things. Might be cute. Can we, instead of the little like circle-y icon for channel points, I might be able to do a carrot. You are now listening to 101.2, the sound of gloves being made and grump being sound. Yeah. Carrot points are for the Streamlabs adding thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a list of how many points people have on that, but it's not the channel points, so yeah. For you, carrot points are your personal radio goal. Yeah, carrot points currently only have 1 carrot redemption mod for a day, 5k. Wait, what? Mod for a day would be cool, but I don't know. I'd be afraid somebody would come in and just be like a troll. We're gonna need to do that one a little bit. But yeah, is there any other channel points y'all would be interested in? We tried the emote only stream, but that's I think, like, it was cool, but we have a very large lurking community, so it didn't really quite work, and that you have to physically turn it on and off. So if I'm in the middle of working on something, it's kind of hard for me to go over. But yeah, I also added the stretch one. The stretch one was fun for the long stream. I don't think I took that one away. We still have the Ches one, it's just hidden because we've been doing a lot more cosplay building streams. And then the wine one is still there, it's just hidden right now as well. Just because I'm trying to not drink as much wine. I might change it to cider. But I still have issues with my tonsils right now. I still really need to go to the doctor. And every time I have wine, they get like 10 times worse. So I've been doing cider now and just drinking less in general. Excuse me, I need water too. Yes. I laugh because that emote Yosho is so cute. But on my Streamlabs chatbot, it says KO in red when you do that one. So it's always funny. Carrots' points is better than the circle. Yeah. Well, I'll add it to the to-do list. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Also, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying your stream. Yeah. The last little piece here. So we've got these done, and then we just have to put our little piece in there. Let's see, what's that one? That emote shows up though. Like I'll do a picture of it real quick. So you can see. It's very weird. Write it down, write it down. Wizard, thank you for the resub of 9 months. Much love. So the cheers one that you did is that KO. It's funny. You wonder if you have any other? I don't know. That one's correct. Oh, I need to write that down. Write it down. Aww. Aw, thank you. My birthday is July 10th, so yeah, I appreciate it. Resub. Boop boop boop. What's up? I got it. Ow. Work together. KO KO. Yeah. I just don't know why that one shows up like that though. It's weird. Also, we're at 75 for our sub point goal right now. Ugh, I have hiccups. Yeah, July 10th. I'll be at a con. Which reminds me, I need to go to the post office because I know I have stuff there. But yeah. Yeah, I think the con is the 8th through the 11th-ish. So we'll probably stream on the Wednesday when I get back, because I'll want the Monday off to re-sichimicate everything, and then we'll probably stream the week before, probably only on that Monday, because I'm going to have to pack and get everything, and my sister is going to be coming on that Wednesday. Since the July, our official schedule is going to be, we're no longer going to be streaming on Thursdays. We're only going to be streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just so I can have more time to make tutorials and stop canceling as many streams, because we definitely did a lot of canceling, so. My birthday's next month, July 10th, but it's close. It's close. I will be 29. I'm getting close to 30. Yeah. But yeah, I'd rather say that we're gonna stream less and then stream more than say I'm gonna stream more and then keep canceling. Cause I feel bad when I do. I feel like I'm letting people down. And I don't like that. July 9th is the new Moving with Chris Pratt on Amazon? I don't know what that is. So far, I'm really not liking how many holes are in this whole thing. Movies are... Oh, okay. Yeah, by the way, y'all are always, like, anybody is allowed to do watch party stuff in Discord. So if you want to just do a watch party on your own, you are allowed to. Just as long as it's not, like, you're not watching any porn or any, like, stuff like that. And just announce it in Discord, what it is. You already know how you're gonna celebrate? I don't typically celebrate my birthday too much. Like, in past years, I'd go to, like, Slitterbond with my friends just because I like going there once a year. And just, like, being lazy in a tube, going down the lazy river for, like, 2 hours, like, drinking. That's my happy day. To relax. But, yeah, I don't have anything planned. I'll be at a con. So I'll be judging a cosplay competition and at my booth, and yeah, that's what I will be doing. And I'll probably after that day have my sister go to, like, the food trucks and get me some food, and then I'll just, like, sit in the bathtub and try to relax for the next day. Yeah. Relax, drink, and get sunburned. Perfect day. Yes. Yes. I like those days. They are fun. Oh, I need to move this one down. I pinned it a little high. There we go. So, contact the con and have them sing. No. No. No, thank you. But if you do go to the con, you can come and wish me happy birthday in person. Yeah. Yeah, typically for a lot of the cons that I go to, I like to do a get-together with all of my fans and stuff and go eat somewhere. But this one's like the busiest con that I do. And I still don't have like the schedule of any of my panels or anything yet, so I'm not really like, I don't really know. So, but I don't really plan on anything. Okay, those two, we go sew, then we pin, sew, and then we're almost done. Almost. That, and I want to go see if the thing's done. So give me a second. We're close. I know it. It's at 97%. Sounds like NUC, yes. Sewing gods, please work on this one. That one just sucked up my fabric. Crap. Oh, I hate this fabric. I hate it. It's so bad. Oh, I don't have my phone on. Let me pull up chat again. Sorry. Okay, I got it now. And it is really raining now. This is why I can never really recommend this fabric. Because I always have such a hard time with it, and it just always, it's a nightmare. That and gloves. It's when it gets caught like that. There we go. It's the only time my fabric ever gets caught. Might as well clean it up. Swap, thank you for the new follow. Thanks a lot. Once we've got it open. I try to clean it out after every project. Sometimes more. But it's a wee bit dirty. And the blue fabric was a little bit more linty. take forever. And my sewing machine hates this fabric as much as I do. Come on. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder. Restart it. That's what it's getting stuck on. It's like sticking a little bit on the thread. Annoying. The world is just telling me, you need to take a break. Just stop and come back later. Why are you not... Oh, because it didn't reset itself in the right position. What the heck, sewing machine? Normally when you turn it on and off, it'll reset to its starting position on everything. And it is being stupid. Maybe just you. There we go. What, 5th time the charm? I know. That's always my luck, is like I'll be in the middle of something and then we'll be on a roll and it just is like, nope, we're done. We're not gonna work anymore. We will see, we will see. Seems like it's doing okay now, but I don't want to jinx it. It does still feel off though when I'm sewing. Happens at times, everything goes, nope, then I'm done for the day, just stop something. I know. That's normally how I am, is if things keep happening in my day that's just like failing after one thing after another, and I just am like, okay, I'm done for the day. The world is telling me no, and if I keep trying, it's just gonna get worse. And then I'll come back the next day and I'll like, the thing that I was working on for like 3 hours, I'll finish in like 2 minutes. Because it just it wasn't meant to happen that day. Tis life, tis life. I gotta fix this one little spot. Not to be, always have issues. Yep, potato day. Yes. Or as I like to say, I'm a gummy bear now, because I'm just like, ah. So, there you go. That one's done, except for this pickup. I want to fix it. We'll see. I'll push my luck and see if we can correct that stitch or not. Okay, we got it. Yeah, that's better. Next one. making, everybody. I hope you enjoy and this inspires you to make your own pair of gloves. Or inspires you to buy one, because, you know, that's a lot easier. And I do prefer buying gloves over making them. If I have that option, but normally I don't. See, like, out of all that time, how long it took to fix the problem, and we're just like, zoom, okay. Yeah, there's... Movie still got fixed again. Right. Buying is definitely easier than going through all the torture. Yeah. Yeah. Like, gloves for $5 to $10. Yeah, all day, please, let me just spend $5 to $10, then make gloves. Much prefer. That's not a lot. You have returns and you are still on. Yep. We're still going. Trying to get some of this fixed. Little spot here, I gotta correct. Did you get all your stuff done that you needed? Okay. We just gotta pin this other side now. I kind of just want to stay here because we're here. Since it's just one section. Make it easier. Not everything, but enough, and made dinner. Ooh, what'd you get for dinner? I still haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Beef and squash and bacon and chives and sauce. You had me until you said squash. But why would you ruin it with that? It's blasphemy. Yeah. Gross. I'm actually excited to, so after the stream, I'm not gonna be working on these, like, cosplays and stuff. I'm gonna work on videos and Genshin, but I'm excited to, like, do something different. I really don't like doing one type of thing constantly with my cosplay builds. I prefer to do some sewing, do some Warbler, do some, like, EVA foam back and forth, than just do one thing. So it'll be nice. Tiff seems to be a bit of a picky eater. Just a wee bit. Hi, Fluffles. Can you come here? No, they're happy little jog. Hello? No? I have a lot of food makes my tummy upset. You need to jump back into kitchen. You do. You gotta catch up to me. I'm AR 42 and I think Yosho's like 58. And you can't join my world unless you're 5. Look, there's a foot. A little kitty face. Oh, I just want to show you off right there. Show you off. It's the kitty stream now, right? Yeah? What are you doing? You're 56. I was close. Jalapeno poppers? Not really. Not really. You can see why Fluff is the way she is. Yeah, she's a picky eater just like me. So, okay, let's continue sewing. You gonna stay here, Fluffles? More for you? Yes, you can eat them for me. Yes. Okay, I got stuff sewing. Yeah, is 5 the highest for the worlds? Or does it go up more? Yes? Okay. Yeah, I noticed it came up on mine that it's like, now that you are level 5, you can lower your level, but it takes like 24 hours to change back, and it got caught. No! Okay, I'm done. We're done for now. The sewing gods have said no. It got stuck again, and I don't want to take apart my machine, so. Yeah. Just the sewing gods are like, no, we don't want to. And it's like super dark in here now. Yes? You wanna come here? Come here. Come here, Bubbles. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. The little fluffy puff. The little fluffy puff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us today. The sewing gods say I need a break. So we're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna come back to this later. And I'm gonna do some tutorials tonight, working on, so again, the tutorials on Patreon this month have changed. They're now going to be the shoulder pads and the breastplate, because obviously the sword decided to die as well, so, and the printer, it decided that it was gonna break. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay, and this is the Fluff, the Fluffily Puff, the Fluff. The pop. She's so good. But yeah, cursed cosplay. We're almost done. It just is like, no, we don't want you to be finished. Nope. But yeah, our next stream for sure will be Friday, but I'm not sure if we're going to stream on Wednesday. It's gonna depend on these tutorials that I'm making, since we are really like at the end of the month. I gotta whip them out and finish them. And I may need that day to finish it, because 30th is the last day of the month. So yeah, but I will keep y'all informed with that. If we are finished, we'll probably be working on either Wednesday or Friday. The sheath should be done, so most likely I'll be working on it on stream unless I work off of line, or potentially the sword, depending on if everything comes together, or some extra little pieces. We have a few extra pieces, but they're going to be separate things. We'll explain that more next month. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the new follows we received. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you to Wizard Grimm for the resub, Adam for the tier 3 resub, Dr. Brightly for the resub, Hawkteria for the resub, and M33344 for the new sub. Love to have you guys here. Thank you very much for the support, and we will see you for our next stream. Yes, meow. Goodbye. Goodbye. From the Fluffily Puff. Okay, I'm gonna put you down so I can click the buttons. Yeah. Meow. Okay, bye guys.